Good morning. Hopefully, I'm doing this correct. I'm kind of like at a loss for words, believe it or not. This is something that's brand new to me, recording myself. My name is Donald. Um, I'm doing this video recording and trying to, I guess, share a little bit of information about myself. I'm a returning citizen. I've been away for a long time, and there are so many different things out here that are totally brand new to me. We are trying to adapt to being out here and, sharing emotions and feelings, sharing feelings while you're in prison. It was just something that most guys didn't do. Most guys have had a strong tendency to really stay to themselves. Even though you might see some of them in groups, they were still by themselves. In a way, I'm like a young baby. I'm learning things every day. I love to walk. And walking, not only for the sake of exercise, but just for the sake of seeing the city. I don't think that too many people can see the city as they ride, or they can see it as I do anyway. I'm a weightlifter. In two of the prisons that I was in, I was considered one of the strongest people physically there. I squatted over 800 pounds. I weighed 257 pounds. One of my main things that I enjoy doing is singing. Why fool yourself? Don't be afraid to help yourself. And I'm also a poet. I was in the Maryland House Correction, and this was right after. This was maybe about a week or so after I heard that my mother had passed away. I said, well, maybe if I send this, somebody will read it at her grave or at her burial. I don't know if it was ever read, but I read it. I miss you. I'm writing to you, but you are no longer here. My mother, my friend. For me, you will always be near and dear. I see your face in my thoughts and my dreams. So real and fresh in my mind, everything still seems. Mother dear, you will always be a part of my world, and that's from my heart because you are my number one girl. You blessed me through the years with a love that was so true. You guided me through life as no one else could do. You gave me strength and support when there was no one else there. You believed in me and in my struggles that no one else wanted to share. Mother dear, you gave me life and you gave me a lot of hope. Now everything seems so distant and far away beyond my scope. I never got the chance to say goodbye or even show you how much I really cared. All I know is that when I look around or call home, my mother's no longer there. My mind travels back into time and I'm seeing your face. You have so much love that can never be replaced. You held my hand when I was a child and you tried to keep me near. But there was a wild side of me that wouldn't let me see or hear. My mother, my friend, physically you're no longer here, but I still feel your presence always seeming so near. I just want you to know how I feel and what's on my mind, and to let you know that you'll be thought about often, if not all the time. I miss you. Love you always, Donald. It seems like we come from another world, to be honest. The world that we came from was a hard world. We are sort of like stuck in between that world and this world. We are trying to adapt, but totally adapting is something that takes time. Whether or not we have the time, hey, that's a different story. The time is right for you to open up, let it shame in sharing love you feel within. So jump on in